Hello guys, welcome back to today's session, and today we're going to talk about pharmacology. My name is Emmanuel Arthur-Nyamekye. Today we are on the introduction to pharmacology. Actually, pharmacology is derived from the Greek word pharmako, where pharmako actually means drug. So if you don't know drug, of course, which everybody knows, these are all drugs. So pharmaco means drug, and then another part of the word called logos. So pharmaco plus logos make pharmacology. But what is logo? Logo actually means to study. So this was derived from the Greek word pharmaco and logos to mean pharmacology. So basically, pharmacology is the study of drugs. Now, someone will ask, what is a drug? Well, a drug is any agent that affects the body physiologically or psychologically. So if you take any substance or any agent, and then this substance happens to affect your body either physiologically or psychologically, then you gotta know this agent, this chemical, or whatever that you ate, inhaled, or injected is a drug, so far as it's affecting your body physiologically or psychologically. So let's look more into drugs. What are drugs? Well, we define drug as any substance that affects the physiological state of the body, such as how the central nervous system works. So drugs can be categorized based whether they are legal or illegal, but most of the times we use the effects of drugs to classify drugs. Now, as we know, drugs can either activate the body or inactivate the body in a way. So we have drugs such as stimulants, example caffeine, and caffeine, you all know caffeine can be found in coffee, and what they do is they sometimes cause your body, sometimes when you take caffeine or when you take coffee, people may say, yeah, I study much, or I study more, or I learn more when I take coffee. It's not actually the coffee that is increasing your brain activity, but actually this coffee, what it's doing is it's activating your body. You get it? It's making you active. So whatever that you're doing, you're so active, and then it stimulates your body. So you're so active and you're doing it effectively. That is it. But then sometimes these drugs have some effects. When you take them over a long period of time, you get addicted, and then once you get addicted, so far as you're not getting the hit, you're not getting them anymore, you feel like something is wrong with you. Yeah. So that is stimulant for you. You get caffeine, you have cocaine, and cocaine is very addictive. Most of the time people who take cocaine, they happen to have an addiction because so far as they are not having the hit of cocaine, they feel like something is wrong with their body, either headache or something. Yeah. So that is stimulants for you. Now, I'm not saying they are not good. Yeah, most of these drugs, most of the stimulants are not good, but sometimes they help to increase the body's activity. But cocaine definitely, I think, is not good. Okay, let's move on to the next type of drug, what we call depressants. Now these depressants, what they do is they inactivate the body in a way. Now we have alcohol. Now what happens here is when you take alcohol, most of the time people say they get high when they take alcohol, which sounds so much funny, right? People say, yeah, when I go to the club or when I go to the bar, I can dance so much with people because I've taken a shot of alcohol. Now, what this shot of alcohol is doing for the body is it's causing the body to stop thinking about certain things. It's causing the brain, it's depressing certain aspects of the brain, such as maybe a person having some worries. It causes your brain not to focus on certain aspects of the system. So it depresses your body in a way. So all what you feel is, oh yeah, you don't feel certain things, like you don't feel so much stuff. You don't feel so much stress and all that. So that those are the depressants for you. And then one thing is that you can see people who take alcohol, most of the times their movement is very uncalculated when they get drunk because certain aspects of their brain has been depressed, certain aspects of their body have been depressed. Sometimes, I don't know, but sometimes they happen to move in irregular motions, and these are all actions of the depressants. Now let's talk about painkillers. Painkiller is also another aspect of drug, and this drug, what it does for the body is it suppresses the pain receptors. Instead of activating, this drug inactivates the pain receptors. So you're not gonna feel the pain. No, it's not that the pain, it's not that what is causing the pain is not there. What is causing the pain is actually there. But these painkillers are suppressing the painkillers so you don't feel the pain. Another That is what happens when you take headache drugs or painkillers for headache and all that, aspirin, heroin, and all that. They suppress the pain receptors so you don't feel the pain. Now, hallucinogens causes you to see visions that actually do not exist. So that's the effect of hallucinogens. They cause you to see visions that do not exist, which is called hallucination. Now, performance enhancers. We all know certain bodybuilders like to take steroids, anabolic steroids, just to enhance their performance. Sometimes athletes like to take certain performance enhancers so that they could work more effectively. Those are all drugs. Let's move on to the next aspect. Now, let's take a critical look here. Now, when you take drugs, most of the time, drugs that get into the bloodstream, they carry to all parts of the body. So, drugs that get into the bloodstream, most of the time, find themselves reaching the brain if they are able to cross the blood-brain barrier. Yeah, because in our system, we have something we call the blood-brain barrier, which blocks certain molecules from entering the brain. But certain drugs find their way into the brain, and these drugs, the quicker the drug reaches the brain, the more intense the effect of the drug to the brain. Now let's look more into today's topic. Enough of drugs. Now, we said pharmacology talks about pharmaco, pharmac, pharmaco and logy, pharmacos and then logos. Where we say pharmacos is the study of drugs, pharmacology is the study of drugs, which is pharmaco is drugs, and then logos means study. Now, pharmacology is divided into two parts. We have the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. Now, pharmacokinetics talks about the effect of the body on the drug. The effect of the body on the drug, what the body does to the drug. That is pharmacokinetics, the effect of the body to the drugs. Whereas pharmacodynamics talks about the effect of the drug to the body. So let's look at this here. You see dynamic D. So this mnemonic will help us to know D. So far as we see the dynamic D, you know drug's effect on the body. So the effect of drug on the body. And then when you see kinetics, you know kinetic means movement. So what are we going to do to the drugs? That is the effect of us to the drug, what we do to the drugs, what the body does to the drug, which is pharmacokinetics. So in effect, what we are all trying to say here is pharmacodynamics is what drug does to the body, and pharmacokinetics is what the body does to the drug. Now, what do we mean by what the body does to the drug? As we all know, when you take drugs, let's say you have some headache, so you went to the hospital, the doctor said, okay, take some painkillers, probably some aspirin or something like that. And then they gave you the aspirin. What you do is you take the painkiller. This painkiller is going to be absorbed by the body. That is, the body is doing something to the drug. So pharmacokinetics has started already. It will absorb the body. The body will absorb the drug. Now, once the body absorbs the drug will be distributed probably through the blood. The drug will be distributed probably through the blood, all parts of the body, and perhaps they'll find themselves in the liver and then being metabolized by the liver. It's either broken down or built up, and then the drugs use will be over, so drugs may be excreted or eliminated. So that is to say, the body absorbed the drug, the body distributed the drug the body metabolized the drug, and the body eliminated the drug. That is pharmacokinetics. Now, when it comes to pharmacodynamics, it's what the drug does to the body. So, what are some of the things that the drug will do to the body? Yeah, you gotta know the effect of the drug on the body. It's either the drug is going to cause a good effect, or the drug is going to cause a side effect, or the drug is going to cause something else. So let's look more into what we're talking about.